So, what do we want to know about? I saw it as plain as day, but it was night, wasn't it night?
Yeah, yeah, easily. That first phrase is wrong.
Plain as day. You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day. Yep, plain as day. How's your eyesight? The crime occurred at night.
The crime occurred at night, yeah.
Piero, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. In February, on an overcast moonless night, in an unlit alley.
Oh, we have evidence of it's unlit.
Oh yeah, because of the broken glass in the lamp.
Yeah.
What's your point? It would have been too dark to see. It would have been dark. So dark that you could possibly not have correctly identified the people involved. Hey! I swear what I saw! Hold on, Falcon. You slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue des Marmoset. Oh, that's right! That's right! We live in La Ville Lumiere! There's a gas lamp on every street! Right. Too many voices. You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are street lanterns over Rue des Marmoset, but they wouldn't have been any good. With this evidence! Because of the glass shards.
Yep.
The street lamps over Rue des Marmoset were broken. They are completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shards that line this alleyway. These shards originate from the panes of the broken lamps.
Sorry, people are talking in chat right now, so I gotta leave this conversation. Okay. It's proof. Where are you right now?
I'm at Sparason.
Okay. And I've got the holes of my... I still got the holes in my soles of my shoe. Double proof.
Those glass shards could have come from anywhere. You could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves if you want. And waste more time? I think not. This sounds like a stalling tactic.
Excuse me, Madame Barrette. I don't remember whether the streetlights were not broken, but I do remember that we had a torch to light up the scene.
Hey, what side are you on?
I'm just saying, Falcon may be right. It was particularly dark, so it's possible that there weren't any lit street lamps.
Are you saying I'm a liar? I thought we were buddies. Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken. Maybe they weren't. It doesn't matter. I know that Pierre's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Piero did. 1 minute? That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that it is a possibility. I acknowledge nothing. There's an inkling of a doubt. You know that there is a slight notion that Piero may be misremembering what he saw.
Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon.
I wasn't badgering.
On to the next witness. Madame Brumont, do you have anyone in mind?
I do. There is someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows everything there is to know about the craft of weaponry. Oh, that's me again! Shut up, Piero. Get off the stand. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I call Fontaine forward.
Fontaine seems to be the most level-headed out of the people here.
Yeah.
Very well. Now, Fontaine, is it true that you are a gun specialist? Oh, I hate to brag, but yes, I know about guns, the mechanics, beauty. Have you heard about the revolving mechanisms America is developing? Wonderful stuff.
Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those.
This music's really good.
Yep.
Alright, very well. This is the gun found on Severin Cocorico's person at the time of arrest. It's a standard issue percussion locked Charlotte gendarmerie pistol, 24cm length, 15mm caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry these dull things. It's a gun that says, I am a reliable man of the law. That sounds like a Cocorico.
Does it? Cocorico's always told me that the riding crop was self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had a gun in the first place.
And this is the gun found. I did Sparrowson's voice. And this is the gun found on Cocorico's Croc Monster's corpse, clutched tightly in his hands. It's a turnover pistol, double-barreled ivory handle, 20 centimeter length, 13 millimeter caliber. This is the exquisite and highly customized gun. It's one of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff.
The Croc Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It's no surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant. And got another gun.
But what's really fascinating about the Croc Monster's weapon is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol has been fitted with a set of grooves.
Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you up to hear you show off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croc Monster's bullet wound.
Ah, right. Well, a lead bullet embedded in the middle of the Croc Monster's sternum, and appeared to be a straight angle of entry.
So, in other words, the Croc Monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot.
That's right. The other interesting point was that the Croc Monster's outer clothes were singed. This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to get a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun's muzzle flash.
And how close does a person have to be burned by a muzzle flash?
Less than 3 meters, I would say. 5 at the very most.
Then there is no chance that there was a rogue sniper on the rooftops. The Croc Monster's killer was standing in Rue des Marmotsats themselves. As is plainly evident, only one person was found in Rue des Marmotsats at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cocorico!
Well said, madam. I think you were unequivocally prove the bird's guilt.
Not so fast. I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird.
Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt to anyone in the room that Cocorico is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer.
Alrighty. We gotta see the lines first.
Okay, Granamir's pistol, turnover pistol, and he was shot in his chest. And his clothes were shin. Well, we never saw the body, so we don't know that for sure. But
hold on. Let's see what's in the evidence box we got.
okay, what's the difference between the two pistols? Cocorico was carrying a standard police pistol when he was captured. And the double-barreled turnover pistol. Okay, so the police pistol was from Voltaire.
Yeah.
Already. And the other one, the turnover, was his normal one. So we should ask why he was carrying a cop pistol when he's not a cop, huh?
Yeah.
So, what's a cop pistol? The cop pistol is a gendarmerie pistol.
Yes.
The gendarmerie. Fontaine, I have a question regarding Cocorico's gendarmerie pistol.
What does caliber mean? No.
Are you sure the gun was fired?
Yes.
Are you sure the gun was fired? Is there any way to tell whether a gun has been fired recently?
That's an excellent question. There are a couple ways. For around a minute after firing, a pistol's barrel is going to be hot to the touch. That's a dead giveaway. But you could also check the gunpowder residue in the barrel and chamber. That would indicate the gun has been fired since being cleaned.
So, by your own analysis, would you say that Cocorico's weapon was fired last night?
It's difficult to say. None of us thought to check the pistol's barrel temperature at the time of the incident, so we can't use that method. I'll check for gunpowder residue right now. I see little in the barrel. So it could indicate a recently fired weapon, but it could also indicate a lack of proper maintenance.
So basically, you don't know whether this weapon was fired or wasn't fired last night.
No, Monsieur.
If we cannot be certain whether Cocorico even fired his gun, then this whole trial ought to be thrown out.
Nice try, Falcon, but Cocorico is still our prime suspect. He was standing over the Croc Monster's body with the weapon in his hands. If that gun is not the murder weapon, then what is?
This isn't working, Falcon. Try another approach.
Do you have another question about Cocorico's pistols?
No.
No.
We don't have to ask.
Should we
Wait
ask...
a minute.
What?
What about his turnover pistol?
Okay. Search for that? Start with that?
Yep.
Turnover pistol. Fontaine, about the Croque-Monsieur's turnover pistol.
Tell us about the ammunition.
Ammunition?
Yeah.
Okay. You were about to say something about the gun's ammunition before Madame Piermont cut you off. Could you give us the details?
Oh, great. Now he'll never stop talking.
I'm glad you asked, Falcon. See, as you probably know, these bullets are small, round, lead balls, right? But that's not the case. This weapon uses an advanced iron-tipped aerodynamic carefully grooved. Actually, it would be quicker if I just showed you. Take a quick look. This is an iron-tipped mini ball. It's very rare, top-of-the-line technology. Before last night, I thought I'd never seen one of those in person.
Like I said before, the Croque-Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It only makes sense that he would have access to the latest weaponry.
Where do you find this billet, Fontaine?
In Turnover's pistol chamber.
And we got the mini ball. Hold on, I'm confused. I thought the Croque-Monsieur fired his gun. So how is it possible that his gun was still loaded with a bullet?
A turnover boaster is double-barreled. That means it can hold 2 bullets at once, ready to fire in quick succession.
Ah, I see. The Croque-Monsieur fired 1 bullet, but died before he could fire the second.
I trust that you have no more questions about this matter, Falcon. We've wasted enough time already.
Where's the other bullet?
Ask where the bullet is?
Yep.
Okay. Not yet. Where's the other bullet?
What other bullet?
The fired mini ball. There were 2 shots that night, remember? One from the assailant and one from the crocodile.
I scoured the scene for a couple minutes, but I couldn't find it. It's a pity. It would have been great to have 2 of these magnificent bullets.
Madame Piermont, did anyone find the fired mini ball in Cocorico's body?
In his body? You're asking if Cocorico was wounded by the bullet? No, that much is plain to see.
So again, I must ask, where's the fired mini ball?
Well, I don't have any clue. What are you trying to get at, Falcon?
Isn't it obvious? If the bullet wasn't embedded in the alleyway wall, and it wasn't embedded in Cocorico, then that means...
It flew sky high. It was blank. Well,
It hit the murderer.
Yeah, it hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer, the real murderer. It must still be embedded in whoever attacked the Croque-Monsieur.
A ludicrous notion.
It makes perfect sense. The double-barreled turnover gun, the missing bullet.
Fine, I'll humor you. Let's say a bullet did indeed hit the real perpetrator. What of it?
Well, it's only been a few hours since the shooting. Presumably, the person will still have a bullet lodged in them. Find the person with a unique iron mini ball embedded in them, and you'll find the real murderer.
That's reasonable, but we don't have time nor resources to search every citizen of Paris to uncover an injured gunman.
You don't have to search everyone in Paris. I believe the murderer to be someone in this very room.
Really?
The wolf, maybe? That's the only thing I could guess. He's barely moved.
Oh?
Yeah.
You think we have a traitor in our ranks?
I do.
Oh no, it's the Falcon. It's Piero.
Piero?
But why? I don't know. This was obviously a planned attack.
Or that guy stalking us in the tunnels.
Someone invited Cocorico and the Croque-Monsieur to the same place at the same time in order to create a setup.
Which was Valeretti. Do you think Valeretti was following us?
But why would he pin it on Cocorico? I still think it's Piero.
Oh, but I still feel like Piero's too stupid to come up with such a good plan. Oh well.
He could be acting, but who knows?
Yeah.
Only someone with the rebels' connections could engineer such an event.
This is ridiculous. Are you really saying someone in this room was shot last night? That's clearly untrue.
A bullet wound can be concealed. Perhaps if we're all to take off your shirts.
Now,
I'm not having everyone in the room stripped down to their knickers just to cater to your outrageous theory. If you can't think of a more reasonable way to prove your stray bullet theory, then we end this damn trial here and now.
More reasonable way?
Look for the blood.
At that moment, a chill ran down Falcon's spine. He knew that his theory was true. It had to be true. But he also knew that he had no way to prove it. Madam, I assure you, this will only take a moment. If everyone could please just take off their outer garments. Freya Remus, why don't you go first? I'm not saying that you're the murderer, but if you were to have a bullet wound, then...
He's full on during, madam.
Agreed. I've heard enough of these rambling theories. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence.
Madame Beaumont, I implore you!
Not another word. We humored you, we set up a court, and went through the motions of a trial. And now, the rooster's guilt has been formally proven.
We have more evidence.
Enough! The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you have been firmly tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of Croc Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Beaumont.
Madam, please!
JJ, it's all right. I've made my peace.
This is far from all right.
Dying in the name of a new republic, at the hands of rebels. There are worse ways to go. It was good enough for Robespierre, right?
Severin!
No!
No! No!
Oh. Did he shoot him? Tend to the body, Piero.
Damn it.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am?
We didn't have enough evidence.
So we really didn't have 3 weeks. I feel like we only did have a week and a half.
Yeah.
Maybe if we did the guy's mission or the hospital thing. I don't know. Do you think the inventor would...
I feel like we had to be, like, perfect there in order to do it.
Yeah, because I feel like we only wasted, like, 1 day, really.
Yeah.
Well, we
2 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you plan to kill us too?
Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed.
Your mercy is admirable, madam, but I fear if we let these two go, they'll tell the police everything. They'll compromise us. No, we promised to keep our beaks shut, right, Falcon? But we cannot trust the word of potential traitors. Madam, for the good of France, we must execute the birds right now. Some man of God you are.
I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Remus. This is an unpleasant situation. And we all die in the end.
No.
What to do? Okay, I know. I'm going to give you a choice. You have 2 options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done...
What's option number 2?
You join us. We need lawyers to help bring the new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated.
Our skills?
Somebody has to draft new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be glorious?
You mean prosecute the Prime Minister or the King?
We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? Just kill us now.
I would rather die!
Say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well. We already lost.
I would rather.
Join you! We'd love to join you! The rebels and Aviary Attorneys want a team!
Sparrow-san, this is serious. Let me talk.
No, I know what you were about to say, and it was stupid. I'm not gonna let you throw away both our lives so you can satisfy your stupid pride.
I refuse to work with the monster who murdered Severin.
You don't have to be happy with the task. Just play along.
Are you two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer.
Fine, we'll work with you.
Good. Then a verbal contract has been made.
So, what happens now?
Piero and Fontaine will lead you to Le Canard Joex, and will finish up here and meet you 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you, Don't even think about running.
Of course.
Then we're done here, Fontaine. Lead the way.
Yes, madam. Come along, you two. Aww.
Because the only other thing I can think of is, did we miss something at the crime scene? When we went straight for the blood?
I think we did. But, yeah, we probably did miss something. That was stupid.
Yeah.
The only reason why I think it would go immediately to the next thing is that there was no other evidence there possible.
Yeah, but
I doubt
you
it.
never know. Because we're still missing the... Well, he said he checked everything, couldn't find the bullet. So we're missing the bullet and whoever got shot.
Well, obviously we were right about the theory of someone got shot in this room, but we don't know who it was. I'm still putting my money on the parrot.
Yeah.
Because he lied.
Yeah. Wait, maybe we did have to finish that guy's quest because he was venting something surgical, right? Maybe it could detect a metal bullet.
Yeah, we would that's probably what we need to do. We just wasted too much time.
Yeah.
I thought we had 3 weeks, not 1 week and a half.
Yeah. Well, that was 3 weeks to find out about the rebels that Verletti told us, but this came up suddenly, so.
Yeah, we didn't have enough information. So what we'll probably do is we'll go back and try and save Severin.
Yeah, go back to the beginning of Act 3 and use our days wisely and skip through what we already been through.
And I don't think we'll need money because, well, I don't think so.
Well,
you can.
we'll still need money for the pot and that, and to get down
We still
here.
had a lot of money left.
Yeah. So in total, all we needed really was like 75 francs in total to pay people off.
You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madam. They're probably plotting revenge plot for the death right at this very moment.
I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Just a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we needed in this revolution.
But they will betray you.
If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it. The chapter is
unfinished?
Wait for an update in 2 days' time to play this ending. Or return to the loading scene and try to reach a different path. Thank you for your patience. Okay.
Oh, so that would have been ending, we would be on day 4C.
Well, we're still in Act 3, aren't we? Or
No,
was that
what
the end of
happened
Act
was
3?
that would have ended the act.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, look at load previous day, case 4C.
Oh, so that would have just skipped us all. Oh, well, case 4 is never finished, right? Or I don't know.
4C hasn't been finished.
Yeah,
so
but
basically what we did in the first 3 days affects what happens now.
yeah, but case 4A and what about case 4A and 4B though?
4A is probably if we do the right thing both times. 4B is probably what we're gonna get.
Okay, then 4C is the different option that we lost. Okay, so
So yeah, let's go back to the beginning of case 3